Previously on Random Acts of Cooking.
What's up, guys? I'm Chef Plum, and today we're at St. Benedict's Prep School in Newark, New Jersey, where 7 of the graduating class this year take place in the culinary program. St. Benedict's takes underprivileged kids from this community and changes their lives. And today, we get to help these kids say thank you to some of their mentors by helping them cook an amazing meal.
I'm Father Edwin Leahy. I'm the head of the school.
What's Father Ed mean? He's like a father figure to me at times.
Yeah, Michelle Tordo teaches this cooking class. Kids flock to it.
I think the actual goal of the cooking class is to try something out and explore something.
Food is one of the most important things we have in life. An incredibly powerful thing, so I can't wait to get the kitchen to do it with you guys.
All right, gentlemen, come on in. You guys can just line up right over here.
What's up, fellas?
Please say hello to Chef Dan and Chef Jeff. These are 2 good brothers from my team that are helping us out today.
Good afternoon.
How you doing? So with our menu, we're gonna start with an amazing shrimp cocktail as an amuse-bouche. We're following that off with a beautiful spring goose pasta, right? We've also got a great springtime lamb stew. And then we're gonna finish it off tonight with a strawberry rhubarb shortcake using sweetened drop biscuits, all right?
So our menu tonight, it's a little bit obscure, but it's done on purpose. So we thought that it would be fun to bring in some different ingredients that these guys might not have seen before. But then they're gonna see how we plate this up tonight and they're gonna be blown away.
So, who wants to do goose sausage? There we go. Goose sausage, you're gonna be with Dan.
So if you were doing a soup where you want the actual vegetables in it, but you don't want the sauce, you would use this.
Who's gonna help us out with the lamb stew? Oh, you got 3. With the lamb stew, you're gonna do with Jeff. It's gonna be great.
So it's gonna be like a stew, but it's gonna be kind of like broken down and kind of like reimagined and brought back together.
And who's doing rhubarb shortcake? Y'all gotta figure that out on your own. The whole thing. Good luck. Figure that out by yourself. No, you guys got it. We'll work together. I'm gonna help with that. We're all gonna work together. All right, everybody knows what they're doing, right? Yeah. You feel confident in what we're doing? You guys feel good? Feel great. Yeah. We got 3 hours. 3 hours to pull this off. Oh, man. It's on you guys. Let's do this. You ready? All right, let's get it. Come on. All right, gentlemen, what's happening? Oh, Lord, Manny, they give you a knife, Manny? Man, look, you know what I'm gonna do right now? Right now, while you're sitting right here from your stuff, I'm gonna take a picture of you doing this so you can send it to your mom, right? Because your mom told you she wanted you cooking food. There we go.
The thing was interesting is they're still super professional, you know? It's like a weird line you walk between they're laughing and having fun, but they're also very professional, polite, and know that we're trying to accomplish a job here.
Oh my God, you're getting so close to your fingers. He's scaring me to death. You crying? Get them tears coming out yet? I'm trying not. So you got the rowing coach, man. So he's been pretty important in your life?
Look, man, like before I joined crew, I was like, freshman year was a little bit of a roller coaster, and I was like, I don't really have any structure. But Mr. White really helped me with that structure part. He helped me throughout the way through a lot of things.
Well, listen, this looks great. I can't believe you guys are making sausage. That's pretty dope. All right, LaRoche, tell me, who'd you invite tonight, man? Who's coming out?
Oh, I invited one of my moderators from my group. His name is Mr. Gallerani. I invited him because, like, off the bat, he just had like an aura that was like similar to my father.
Can't wait to meet him, man. I'm glad to get the chance to do this.
So for me, I invited my boss from where I work at. He gave me a job, which I used to help my mom out with some bills. And like, he's like everything I aspire to be.
You don't get much more personal than making food for him, you know?
If I had to encapsulate the overall philosophy of St. Benedict's, a lot of it is never do for a student what he can do for himself. So I think about that a lot with cooking because that's a life skill that everybody should have, be able to prepare meals for themselves.
Yes, let's pull that, bro. You gotta see this.
That's impressive. Look at that.
WC at its finest.
Without the electric. And I think my #1 goal of the cooking class is to give them a sense of accomplishment that when they receive the cookbook that we write at the end of the course, they can page through it and say, I did all of this, I made all of these things, I understand how to use the knife to cut this, I understand how to use these implements.
This is my chef knife, all right? This is what I use day to day.
There you go. Move it around. Let me get the other side. All right, bro, tell me, so who did you invite to come out tonight?
I invited my fencing coach.
Fencing coach?
Yeah.
Like you sword fight?
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, we just won a state prep.
No way.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome. What was his reaction when was he excited? Was he like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, he was very excited, but like he also knew like I had that potential.
Yeah.
So like he just kept on pushing me, which is why I invited him. He was always my mentor since like sophomore year.
That's amazing.
So to hear these guys tell these stories in the kitchen, because I mean, listen, when you're in the kitchen working, you become really tight with somebody. It's a small space, and you work really tight with people.
There's the cooking classes, and I suppose you could have. So it's great you have 8 or 10 guys who learn how to cook, but that's not what this is, because it amazes me which guys get in it, right? So sometimes you say, how the heck did he get in this class? Is he interested in this? That friendships are honored or solidified, or new ones may be created. You have to be open to the other to see what's going on in somebody else's life, and it's always an adventure, I think.
Jacob, they got you chopping shard. Super colorful, right? Beautiful.
I've never seen this before.
You never seen Swiss chard?
Never.
Can I show you a trick real quick? You're scaring me a little bit. Always cut it on the flat edge. You're cutting on the round. When it's round, it can roll. When it's flat, right, it can't roll anywhere. Who'd you invite, is your guest tonight?
My guest is my faculty advisor. So I'm on the newspaper at school.
Oh, you are?
I'm on the newspaper.
Awesome, very cool.
I'm the editor-in-chief.
Oh, excuse me. The chief is here.
So she's my advisor. She helps us edit things. She's helped me a lot personally, and our relationship has continued to grow. When I think about my experience here, I started off as a very quiet freshman, low self-esteem. I was also closeted. So I didn't want to tell anybody my freshman year, and I didn't. During sophomore year, I came out to my friend.
Here at school?
Here at school.
Right.
But eventually, I began to tell adults.
Yeah.
My faculty advisors.
As you should. Doing that here, being so accepted, that's amazing, man.
Yeah, and then I told my parents, built that courage to help here, and they were accepting.
I have a gay brother, and my mother reacted very, very poorly to it. I never understood that. It doesn't make any sense, but for you to be here and have a support system for that, it's really unbelievable.
A little bit more salt, but you know.
All right, Jeff, how these guys doing?
These guys are amazing. Stew Crew is the #1 crew in this kitchen right now.
Stew Crew, you got a nickname.
Yeah, man, Stew Crew all day.
So as you can see what they're doing here, they're actually wrapping up the stew inside of this leaf. Just wait till we make the sauce with it and we put it all over everything.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be with a beautiful rigatoni. It's gonna be awesome.
You just spoke magic words.
Oh yeah.
To this little Italian girl.
Cool, I think we're in good shape, man. I think by 5:30 we'll be rock and roll.
On the next Random Acts of Cooking.
You know, tonight's all about these kids. It's all about their mentors. It's about giving these students a chance to showcase something nice for their mentors, to show them what they've done in the kitchen.
Sitting down to eat together is enormously important for human beings. My father was a construction worker. When he came home from work at night, he would make sure he had an extra roll, and it would get put in the middle of the table. And everybody would break a piece of it all. Well, it kind of unites everybody, right?
I just want to take it from the bottom of my heart. I love you, bro. Awesome. If it wasn't for you, I would probably be somewhere struggling without you.